Alright, BobalosRex here, and this is my Embers of Neltharion upgrade system overview video where I'm going through this and I pulled together my info on it, and let's go through it. Dragonflight Season 2 introduces an all-new way to upgrade your gear with the new upgrade system. This system will replace most of the upgrade system that are in place, including Valor and Storm gear. You'll be able to optimize your gear by upgrading almost any item you earn during the season, whether you earn it from a World Quest or Heroic Avarice, the Shadowed Crucible. So, essentially, PvP, or PvE is in its own bucket now for upgrades. PvP is still its own thing, but PvE is all grouped up into one. So that's World Quest, Mythic Plus, and Raid. Alright. There are two new primary currencies you'll gain as you make your way through the latest content update. And a lot of the old ones are going away. Flight Stones and Shadowflame Crests. Flight Stones can be earned from doing quests, found in treasures, and many other activities. You'll be able to have 2,000 Flight Stones at a time during the season, but there's no limit on how many you can earn and spend in a week. Shadowflame Crest fragments are available in 4 varieties. Depending on the difficulty of the content they come from, they can be earned in a variety of ways. To create a Shadowflame Crest, you combine 15 Shadowflame Crest fragments from the same tier to create one Shadowflame Crest. Alright, so get 15 fragments, create a crest, and then that is one part of the currencies. So Flight Stones, earned from completing PvE activities in raids, dungeons, and outdoor world, used to upgrade Dragonflight Season 2 equipment during that season. Flight Stones can be found in your currencies tab. Alright, now we're going to go into the Shadowflame Crests. Whelpling Shadowflame Crests used to upgrade higher level adventurer and low level veteran gear, or to craft an optional reagent for crafted gear. I'm going to show a better write-up of all this. Well, the Whelpling ones are earned from Avarice bosses in Raid Finder, Mythic Plus dungeons at level 5 and below, World Quest, treasures, and other activities. Fragments can also be purchased from the Niffin vendor, Spinsoa, and Loam. Alright. Drake's Shadowflame Crest, used to upgrade higher level veteran and lower level champion gear. Earned from Avarice bosses on normal difficulty, mythic dungeons between 6 and 10, weekly events in Zarla Caverns. Okay, so weekly events in the caverns can get you normal mode equivalent stuff out in the world. That's good. Fragments can also be purchased from the Niffin vendor, Spinsoa, and Loam. Worm's Shadowflame Crest, used to upgrade higher level champion and lower level hero gear to craft an optional reagent for crafted gear. Okay, I know how to look at these levels. It's like PvP tiers a little bit too. But this is all PvE. Used to upgrade higher level champion and lower level hero gear, or to craft an optional reagent for crafted gear. Alright, more on that later. So this is earned from Avarice bosses on heroic difficulty, Dragonflight mythic dungeons between 11 and 15. Alright. Aspects Shadowflame Crest, used to upgrade hero gear to item level 441. 441. Or to craft an optional reagent for crafted gear. Earned from Avarice bosses on mythical difficulty, Dragonflight mythic dungeons at level 16 and above. So the last two are only from raids and mythics at a high level. Like Flight Stones, fragments can be found across the Dragon Isles. The more dangerous and challenging the activity, the more powerful the fragments. And if you need fragments, you can purchase some from Spinsoa and Loam with the unearthed fragrant coins earned from public events around Zarla Caverns. There are 6 different chests he sells, each purchasable once per week. Alright. Whelpling's small chest contains 5 Whelpling Shadowflame Crests once a week. Contains 10 Whelpling Shadowflame crests, purchasable once a week. Then there's the Welty. Okay, so it's all... Okay, so it's Whelpling and Drakes. You got a 5 count, 10 count, 15 count, a 5, a 10, and a 15. So this so it's essentially you can buy two crests a week. Using unearthed fragrant coins. If you have enough. If you can earn enough. Shadowflame crests and Shadowflame crest fragments are all items that you'll hold in your reagent bag and can stack so they don't take up too much inventory space. Oh my god. They're going in my reagent bag. My reagent bag's full! You'll be able to earn 100... I guess it's the new Primal Chaos. Hold up, it's the new Primal Chaos. I forgot. There's none of that. Oh my god. I'm pretty sure. Okay, Whelplings... Okay, hold on. You'll be able to earn 150 crest fragments, 10 crests of each type per week. Okay, you'll be able to earn 10 crests per week, and this cap will increase as the season progresses. Whelplings and Drake Shadowflame crests are available to collect and use as soon as 10.1 launches. Okay, Whelpling and Drake Shadowflame crests are available to collect as soon as 10.1 launches, but Worm and Aspect crests won't be available until the following week when Season 2 launches. This means that the weekly cap for the more powerful crests will always be a week behind. Any Shadowflame crest fragments you earn as a one-time reward don't count towards your cap, so if you're looking at a quest reward that gives you fragments, you don't need to worry about whether or not you're near the cap. Alright, and if you're curious how close you are, you can look at the Statistics tab in the achievement window to see how many fragments you've earned towards the cap. Alright, to learn more about Flightstones and Shadowflame crests, speak with Viscarn and Loam. She'll have a quest for you to undertake and walk you through the upgrade process. These quests will become available early in Embers of Notherian campaign, shortly after arriving in Lone. So you want to get this unlocked. Alright. This is going to be one of the first things. I'm going to have a whole unlock video. Once you've completed Viscarn's introductory quests in Loam, you can also downgrade any of your Shadowflame crests to lower tiers. Exchanging your crest like this won't count against your weekly limit for the new tier. So if you're in a Drake Shadowflame crest and trade it for a Whelpling Shadowflame crest, it won't count against your weekly limit for Whelpling Shadowflame crests. Upgrading your gear. Each gear item can only be upgraded to a specific level. You'll be able to see the tier and level that your item currently is by holding your mouse cursor over the item based on its item level at creation. Each item will be on a distinct upgrade track. Explorer. Okay, so these are the 5 tracks that we were reading about. You can kind of see, you can imagine them as probably the PvP brackets a little bit, but it's different. It's different. Don't listen to me. So here are the upgrade tracks. So you got Explorer items. They can go up to a certain level. Then you got Adventure items. You got Veteran items. You got Champion items, and then you got Hero items. So hero items come from like the end game, Mythic and 16s and higher. Explorer, Adventurer, Veteran, and Champion all have 8 levels of possibilities for upgrades. Hero has 5. Okay. Okay, so Hero has 5. Upgrading gear labeled as Adventurer, Veteran, Champion, or Hero may require you to acquire additional Shadowflame crests. These crests imbue a power that Flightstones alone cannot match. Mythic gear is so powerful that even a crest cannot upgrade it. Items which can be upgraded will be highlighted in your inventory when interacting with an item upgrade vendor, making it a little easier to identify items that can benefit from the upgrades in the system. Wait a minute. Oh, then I'm wrong. Okay, so Hero is just below Mythic. So 441 is the Mythic cap. Is the Mythic item level, and that's the cap. Okay, Mythic gear is so powerful. Okay. Oh, so hero is heroic. Duh. Okay. So this is world content. This is raid. This is heroic raid. And then mythic can't be upgraded. Items which can be upgraded will be highlighted in your inventory when interacting with an item upgrade vendor, making it a little easier to identify items that can benefit from the upgrades in the system. You'll be able to view the cost of each upgrade in the user interface of the item upgrade vendor directly next to each available upgrade level. While some upgrades will only cost flight stones, other will cost flight stones and Shadowflame crests, or a combination of crests depending on the items that are being upgraded. Alright, so as you can see here, so this is Explorer gear, so that would be like basic World Quest gear, it looks like. And then this is Champion, so this is normal. Okay, that seems around. So this is the base normal, and then this is the max that it can go, which I think is the bare beginning of heroic item level. But we're gonna go over this other page I have open up. Items that are less powerful than the best gear you've obtained for a given slot will receive a discount. This is alt-wide, or account-wide. They'll only cost half the flight stones and won't require a crest. These discounts will apply to all upgrades that bring the new item up to the power of the best items you've gotten. As an additional bonus, once you have a nice piece of gear, every character in your account will also get the 50% flight stone discount when upgrading to match that highest level. You still need to collect the appropriate Shadowflame crest for that character's upgrade if the gear piece is high enough item level. But it'll be much cheaper to upgrade that gear. Rings, trinkets, and one-hand weapons, since you get 2 slots, will track your second highest item to determine your discount on upgrades. Rings, trinkets, and one-hands will count your second one, not your first highest. Main hand weapons and offhand weapons like shields are each tracked separately, but the lower of these will count towards your one-hand weapon discount. And if you have a nice two-hand weapon, your highest will set the discount threshold for both hands, no matter what style you use. That's good for Fury. They are looking out for Fury right there. There you go, Fury. There you go, Fury. You're being thought about. Where to upgrade? You can upgrade your gear at any item upgrade vendor in the game. There are item upgrade vendors in Valdrakken, the Forbidden Reach, and Zaralek Caverns, making it convenient to get in a quick upgrade before your next adventure. Tip: if you're having difficulty finding an upgrade vendor, you can always ask a guard for directions. Crafting with Shadowflame crests. Enchanters will be able to create enchanted Shadowflame crests, which can use to set the item level range of a piece of crafted gear. The crafter's skill will still play into creating higher quality crafts, as higher quality crafts have higher item level. Once crafted, additional upgrades can be done using the recrafting system just as above. So you have to use your own Shadowflame crests. This is just a work order for enchanters. This is good for enchanters. They're going to be getting more work orders. Alright. There are many possibilities for honing your character's gear to peak performance as you undertake the many challenges in Embers of Neltharion. Alright, so now we're going to go to the next page here. So this is a Google Doc that Soul did. Soul So Breezy. I gotta give him credit for this because this is super good. So he's been keeping track of this. Alright, so okay, so this is Explorer gear, no crests needed, and this is going to be the item levels, alright? Alright, so let's start here at the top. Flightstone and quest upgrades. So this is going to be the PvE gear that's upgradable. So Explorer gear, no crest needed, you can go all the way up to A. Explorer gear only needs Flightstones to upgrade, can be found across most Dragon Knowledge content. Yeah, easy peasy. Adventure goes between 389 and 411. So this is, with Forbidden Reach, you're going to ignore everything below 395. Or essentially you're going to ignore everything under 385 because of Forbidden Reach on alts. You should have plenty of Forbidden Reach gear to supply alts. I wonder what the new catch-up gear. Maybe it'll be quicker because you're looking at adventure gear. Whelpling crest needed to upgrade to levels 5 through 8. Found in most outdoor content. Raid finder +2 to 5 keys. So you can do +2 or 5s, or just do outdoor content to get from 389 and up to 411. So it's looking like 411 is gonna be the new base, like bottom of the barrel, or 402 here. Then with Drake's quest, needed to upgrade to levels 5 through 8, so that's 5 through 8. You don't Whelpling quest for here. All right, for these levels of these each gear. So adventure gear, veteran gear. All right, I'm gonna link this doc. Then you got Drake's Quest, which you'll need for 5 through 8 of veteran gear. And this is found in Elite Outdoor Content Weekly Chests. So this is where weekly chests start, I guess, at low. Or outdoor weekly chests. Normal raids, +6 to 10 keys. Alright? So you'll be finding some of this in the outdoor worlds. So that will be good. Normal raids. Alright, hold on. Where is 441? Okay, so this must be raid drops. This must be final raid drops. Okay. Alright. So these are found in normal around this level right here. Alright, then we start getting into champion gear. Worm Crest needed to upgrade to levels 5 through 8. Found in heroic raids, +11 to +15 gear. Or keys. Alright, so now we're into champion. Okay, I think I was misunderstanding this a little bit. So, here. Yeah, here's the raids. So, Raid Finder gear is right here. So, Raid Finder gear drops all through here. Okay? And then you can upgrade Raid Finder gear with Drake's Quest to act like normal gear. Okay? Then you can take normal gear here, get some Worm Crest, and then get it into heroic levels. So here, see, look, it'll drop 415 right here from normal. So you start right here, 415, and then you can upgrade it all the way up to 437, right? So Raid Finder gear will drop at 402 over here. Alright? And then you can upgrade it all the way up to 424. Alright? So, Raid Finder gear is kind of relevant for alts. Maybe I'll be farming the Raid Finder set. We'll see. We'll see. Alright. Alright. This took me a little bit to understand. Alright. Then we got heroic gear. Starts at 428. Starts at 428. And then you can... And that's hero gear. So, normal mode is champion gear. LFR is veteran, and then adventurer is like in the world. Alright? Alright, so now when you get heroic gear, hero gear, you can upgrade it to 441. Alright? And you start at 428. But to do the 441, you need to get aspect crests, which can be found in mythic raids, +16 or higher keys. And then mythic gear and +16 keys are still giving the highest item level gear. Those are not upgradable. And, dude, this is such a good doc. Oh my god, this is so good. Well done. So, yeah. I'm gonna link this, because I can't match this. I'm not even... Whew. So... that kind of breaks it down. So +20s. Alright, I'm pretty sure that's great vault reward. Alright, so end of dungeon stops. Plus 19 is 20, so 431. So you'd be getting this at the end of dungeon. So you'd be getting hero gear. And you'd be able to upgrade it to 441. Now, if you get your end of vault, the two levels that you can't get upgrades for, 444 and 447 come from the vault. Alright? And then Mythic awards 441 and 450 item level loot from the last boss. Last two bosses. And then here, down here, is crafted gear. So this is the rare gear. The rare crafted gear is going to get a bump. I think that's the combatant gear. And then all crafted gear. Okay, listen up. All crafted gear. Currently. So if you have a 418 piece crafted right now, it's going to be bumped up to 420 or... It's going to be bumped up to 424. And we're going to be able to craft a 424 right off the bat, right? So, Season 1 crafting, your max rank was 418. Now your max rank of the first level. So, like, say I'm a crafter and I just started and I'm making the first ring. The first epic ring, right? At the base level, it now goes from 411 to 424 for a 5-star. Alright? Now, if you want to upgrade crafted gear to the higher levels, you need to use enchanted worm crests, which are made by enchanters. Alright? And then once you get enchanted worm crests, which worm crests drop from heroic raids, plus 11s and to plus 15s. So you use 3 of those, and then your crafted gear can go from 424 to 437. Hold up. It's 5 levels, 5 levels. Yeah, this must be right. So that's pretty good. You wouldn't want to upgrade. It looks like you wouldn't want to do your heroic upgrade until you can clear at least the first rank. Otherwise, you're wasting resources. Alright? And then, for the final upgrade level, again, you're just using enchanted aspect crests. Aspect crests come from the mythic raid and plus 16 or higher. You just need 4 and an enchanter. And then they can bump up the gear from 434, which is lower than the max here. But then its crafted max rank is 447. Alright? So this is going to be really good. If you're doing plus 16s, you can get 447 crafted gear. Now the crafted item, and I wanted to mention this new spark is going to come out every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks you get a new spark. And I think they said we get 1 in the first week. Alright. And then every 2 weeks after we get a spark. Up till 5, I think they're going to do again. And then it's unlimited again. Alright. So make sure you're keeping up on the quests. I'll go over what to do and all that stuff. But this has been essentially me coming to understand the upgrade system and relaying it to y'all. If you're here for it, because you know there's probably more. Like Soul clearly did the most in-depth version of this, because this is super great. I'm gonna link to this doc. This puts it out perfectly, and I'm actually really excited about the upgrade system. I'm excited to try it out. Less than a week away. Let's go. Thank you for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye.